Hello guys, and welcome to Graphing Linear Equations. I'm going to pick up where I left off in our last video where we talked a little bit about ordered pairs, that ordered pairs could be a solution to a linear equation, or an ordered pair could be a point on a graph, and we talked about how to plot those points. Well, today we want to talk, or during this brief video, we want to talk a little bit about graphing linear equations, about taking the two things we did before and putting those two things together. And so let me give you a linear equation that I want to work with. The linear equation I'm going to work with here will be a negative 4x plus 3y equals 12. And I want to talk to you about graphing this linear equation. By the way, this linear equation is in what we call standard form. Standard form essentially is ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are whole numbers. Okay? A corresponds to negative 4, b corresponds to 3, c corresponds to 12. And so a and b are together, c is on the other side, the x and the y they're together in standard form. You can see the x, you can see the y, and you can see the a, b, c. So just for your information, this is what we call standard form. There are other forms of linear equations that we will work on a little bit later, but let's graph this one. I want to give you a couple quick steps to do that with. First, or step one, what we want to start off with is we want to find two two ordered pair solutions to the equation. Oh, let me see if I can fix that. So we want to find two ordered pair solutions to this equation. That'll be my very first step that we're going to work on for this particular equation. The way we're going to do that is we're going to go ahead and use what we call a table of values. All right? In our table of values, we're going to choose a value to use for x and solve for y. All right? Let's just say that I choose the value 0 for x. Now, if you give me a choice in these standard form equations, I will almost always choose 0 for x as one of my first things that I want to use for finding an ordered pair. There's many good things about that. First, the arithmetic is easier when I choose 0. I'm finding what's called the y-intercept when I let x be 0. Many good things here. Let's go ahead and work through this and see what happens to get the other part of this ordered pair. So if we take the 0 and plug it into the equation, we'll have negative 4 times 0. You see, this x is this 0. It's corresponding there. Plus 3y equals 12. All right, so we've plugged in. Let's go on and solve this now for y. Of course, negative 4 times 0 is 0, so that wipes out. We have then 3y equals 12. Now we can solve this for y pretty easily by dividing by 3 and dividing by 3. Canceling this, and of course y equals 4. And so when we let the x value here be 0, the y value in all this turns out to be a 4. So we end up with an ordered pair of 0, 4. That's our first ordered pair solution to this equation. So now we need to find one more if we can. I would invite you to pause the video now because I'm going to erase this. I need this little quick board space. Pause the video and copy this down if you need to, and then jump right back in here with me. Alright, so if you jump back in with me, now at this point I need to find my second ordered pair. I love finding those zeros now. I love finding those zeros. So let's let y equal 0 this time and solve for x. So we're going to take the 0 and plug it in for the y value. This time we'll have negative 4x plus 3 times 0 equals 12. You can see the y here. I plugged in 0 for the y value. Of course now, 3 times 0 is 0, so we have negative 4x equals 12. And divide by negative 4 to solve this. Divide by negative 4 on this side. cancels that out, x equals negative 3. So if we let the y value be 0, we find out that the x value turned out to be a negative 3. And we have our second ordered pair. Now when we have two ordered pairs, what we can do is we can plot those on a graph and we can draw a line. It takes 2 points to draw a line. So let's do that. If you need to, go ahead and pause the video, copy this piece down. I need the board space, so I'm going to erase most of what I have here. Hopefully you go ahead and pause and copy and all that. And I'm going to erase and come right back into this. So, erase this. Let me actually capture, and I'm going to erase this as well. Let me capture my ordered pairs right over here and recopy those so I have some space here for myself. My other one that I came out with was negative 3, 0. Then we'll get that out of the way. And I know my first step. My second step in solving or coming up with a graph for this linear equation is to plot the points. Plot these points and draw the line. All right, so that's my second step. Now let's go ahead and draw ourselves a quick and easy graph. Let's number this graph. Well, we'll just find these points. I think we can find these points without numbering everything on the graph. First of all, 0, 4. Starting from the center, the x value is 0, so we will not move left or right at all. And on the y value, we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's a point 0, 4. And then for the second point, negative 3, 0, x value negative 3. So we'll come out here 1, 2, 3, and we won't go up or down at all from there, and we'll plot this point. Now, at this stage, what we have is the ability to draw a line. Now to complete this, we want to label these. This would be 0, 4. This would be negative 3, 0. And our line itself, we put it on the graph, negative 4x plus 3y equals 12. Negative 4x plus 3y equals 12. This is the solution to graphing this linear equation right here. All right, now copy this down. Might want to pause the video to do that because I'm erasing very quickly and moving on. I need you to work a problem yourself. And so the problem I want you to work very quickly is we're going to take 2x plus 5y equals 0. And I would like you to graph the linear equation that's represented here. I'd like for you to go ahead and graph that. Pause the video, do your graph. When you're done, come back to the video and you'll see me do the quick solution here. Okay, pause and go to work. All right, I'm glad you're back. Here we go. Let's graph this linear equation. Let's do it. Now, I'm drawing my graph. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have gone ahead and worked on finding my 2 points first. Let's go ahead and find my 2 points. I'm going to set up a quick little table of values right here, x, y. You know I love to find the zeros, so I'm going to set those in there. Find the x0, find the y0. In other words, find the intercepts, another way to put that. So we're going to take that equation. We're going to say 2 times 0, x value 0, plus 5y equals 0. Now, 2 times 0, of course, is 0. So now we have 5y equals 0. Ooh, 5y equals, wait a minute, 5y. Oh, 2x. Ah! I blew it. I know. That's okay. It's okay. We can work with this. I'm sure we can work with this. Let's see here. All right, so divide by 5. Divide by 5. All right, so y equals 0. So when x equals 0, y equals 0. Man, I guess we better not be finding y equals 0 because we already know y equals 0. So let's shift this a little bit. As much as I love to find the zeros, let's shift that. Copy this down so you'll see how that goes. I wonder if we let x be, oh, I don't know. Let's make, if we let x be, let's let x be 5, okay? I like x being, let's let x be 10. I decided, let's let x be 10 and work this out. So we're going to go 2 times 10 plus 5y equals 0. That's going to be 20 plus 5y equals 0. 5y, move this over here, becomes negative 20. Divide by 5, divide by 5 here. So y equals negative 4. So when x is 10, y is negative 4. So we have 2 points now. Tough 2 points. I know we got stuck there for a second, but 2 points. Hope you found those points as well. 0, 0, and 10, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's about way out here. And my line. Wow, there it is. 0, 0, and 10, negative 4. And an equation of 2x plus 5y equals 0 is the equation. There you go, guys. I hope that worked out for you, and I look forward to catching you on the next video where we will talk, I'm not sure. I'll let you know when we get there. See y'all.